where desperation meets childhood games and only one can truly win. But have you ever wondered how these meticulously orchestrated games are conceived and constructed? Today, we peel back the layers of secrecy to reveal the inner workings of this lethal production line, where every light, step, and coffin is manufactured with cold, unyielding precision. The games begin long before any contestants arrive. Deep beneath a remote island, an army of workers operates around the clock to maintain the facility's strict standards. The main complex buzzes with quiet efficiency, except for occasional workplace fatalities, a standard occupational hazard swiftly remedied by immediately promoting the nearest surviving employee. In a massive open-air arena, hidden underneath a retractable nature facade, the first game, Red Light, Green Light, is prepared. At one end stands the iconic giant doll, a marvel of animatronic engineering, whose head swivels with unnerving precision to catch any movement. Designed by the facility's top engineering team, the doll's sensors and movements are calibrated to detect even the slightest twitch, ensuring no contestant escapes its watchful gaze. The arena's dirt surface is regularly refreshed, with workers painstakingly raking and combing to maintain its pristine appearance. Any remnants of past participants are cleverly concealed, ensuring the ground is as inviting as it is foreboding. Sugar honeycombs, more commonly known as Dalgona candy, are the tastiest challenge being cooked up at the facility for incoming contestants. In an industrial kitchen, large vats of sugar are heated to a precise temperature by guards with a culinary background. After reaching optimal consistency, carefully measured amounts of baking soda are folded into the molten sugar, creating the candy's signature light and brittle texture. This delicate chemical reaction demands precise timing. Any errors lead directly to the discard pile, along with a responsible guard. The candy is then meticulously molded into one of four iconic shapes: circle, triangle, star, or the dreaded umbrella, each requiring a steady hand and an eye for detail. Meanwhile, playground equipment that will later be used as decoration in the game room is produced in an underground factory. Raw metals are heated in blast furnaces to a precise temperature before being removed using industrial-sized tongs. The molten metal is then submerged underwater for rapid cooling. The semi-flaccid metal is then passed through rolling mills, soothing any imperfections. The final sheets and rods are measured by managerial staff with precise digital equipment, with any errors resulting in execution via machinery. Each playset is carefully engineered using proprietary 3D modeling software, ensuring structural integrity even under extreme circumstances. The equipment's oversized proportions are achieved by welding reinforced steel rods onto sturdy metal sheets, carefully assembled by teams of pink-suited welders. Once fully constructed, each playset undergoes rigorous stress testing involving simulated participant interaction, mechanical weight distribution tests, and even occasional recreational use by bored guards. These oversized playsets are designed to dwarf contestants, evoking a sense of childhood wonder while struggling for their lives. The equipment is finally painted in vibrant colors, adding an extra layer of protection for any bodily fluids that may be spilled during the competition. Next, we move to one of the facility's most gravity-defying constructions, the tug-of-war towers. Deep in an enormous cavern, teams of pink guards meticulously assemble two towering structures that stretch dramatically into the air, separated by a deadly gap. At the base of the cavern, guards secure a massive steel beams using oversized bolts and industrial welding equipment, each piece checked obsessively for structural integrity. Nearby, spools of high-tension rope are methodically wound and tested by hand, occasionally leading to impromptu tug-of-war games between bored staff members. One unlucky guard is then tasked with climbing the towering structure, rope in tow, a feat made intentionally more difficult by management as a morale-building exercise. Upon completion, the guards vacate the cavern floor, ascending via a creaking freight elevator to the perilous heights above. Here, at dizzying elevations, they carefully attach sturdy metal cuffs to the rope. These handcuffs are specially designed to lock contestants into place, ensuring no player prematurely departs the competition. Any flaws in the cuff's construction are promptly corrected, typically by throwing the responsible guard off the platform to confirm proper functionality. One of Squid Game's most anxiety-inducing challenges is the glass stepping bridge. This nerve-wracking platform consists of tempered and ordinary glass panels, carefully arranged along a suspended steel frame. The glass itself is created by heating carefully selected high-grade silica sand to extreme temperatures in industrial blast furnaces. Pink-suited guards oversee the molten sand as it melts into a glowing liquid, which is then mechanically pressed and cooled into perfectly clear panes. Each pane undergoes meticulous inspection for clarity, thickness, and structural flaws. Approved panels are then carefully stacked onto heavy-duty dolly carts, transported down absurdly long corridors by exhausted guards. Once in place, guards delicately set each pane into the metal framework, aware that a single misstep might preemptively activate the game's deadly mechanics. No contestant would be complete without the Squid Game's iconic teal tracksuit, manufactured by hand in a facility resembling a highly organized sweatshop. Rows upon rows of guards sit hunched over industrial sewing machines, stitching fabric panels together with robotic precision under harsh fluorescent lights. Each uniform undergoes strict quality checks, ensuring a comfortable yet suitably disposable feel. Alongside these tracksuits, guards craft white slip-on shoes from a proprietary synthetic material designed specifically to prevent slipping and to ensure easy removal from eliminated contestants. Though monotonous, this process ensures each player is equally disadvantaged, giving no competitor an unfair edge, ensuring the heart of the game remains intact. Finally, even the guards themselves are subject to rigorous standardization, producing their own signature masks in an equally sterile environment. Each mask begins as a blank, expressionless base molded from impact-resistant polymer, formed precisely to conceal identity and emotion alike. Embedded within every mask is proprietary voice morphing technology. Guards methodically attach and solder electronic components, utilizing the same technology as many famous female VTubers. Any guard whose mask fails inspection or voice test is quietly escorted to a soundproof testing chamber for immediate and permanent removal from payroll. As the eve of the games approaches, guards assemble towering, multi-level bunk beds, painstakingly measuring and aligning each frame to exacting standards. Sheets are folded meticulously, pillows are fluffed with ruthless precision, and any guard who mistakenly leaves a wrinkle is thrown out with the wrinkled sheet they left behind. Throughout the facility, last-minute touch-ups occur as guards feverishly clean and polish every surface. Floors are buffed to a mirror-like shine, windows scrubbed spotless, and lighting checked obsessively. Failure to meet these final quality standards results in immediate and permanent reassignment to janitorial duties on the seabed surrounding the island. After all preparations are complete, exhausted guards retire to their own modest rooms, resting before the big day. Sleep, however, is brief and frequently interrupted by nightmarish screams of guards from rooms adjacent who are found potentially guilty of rigging the games following extensive tracking throughout the day. And there you have it, Squid Game, where childhood nostalgia meets industrial-scale execution and where quality assurance means ensuring the only thing left alive is the bottom line and Netflix's ruthless profit